What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor X. Thanks for tuning in. I got one today off of Facebook on a different somebody else that I kind of follow on Facebook. I was in their comment section and I seen a comment made by a young lady that I thought I wanted to discuss on my channel because it seems like she has some interest, or at least had interest, in dating and was running into some hiccups. So I want to read exactly what she wrote from the comment section and then we'll talk about it. But she said, I would love to meet someone, but dating is exhausting these days. Men don't seem to know how to put in the effort. So I want you to pay attention here to some of the constructive or even just regular criticism that she's given to men from at least what she has picked up on. Men don't seem to know how to put in the effort. Number one, they have poor communication, they're inconsistent, and can't even plan a date. So obviously, she's been running into some real issues. All some seem to want is sexual talk or material for their library, parentheses, putting it diplomatically in parentheses. Where are the high quality men that want to lead, who want to pursue? That was a question. So I thought I would talk about that on my channel and even use some personal insight from having been out there in the years that I was divorced and being on the dating scene and kind of try and was feeling myself, around trying to see how it go. One of the things that I personally have noticed, and I'm not saying this is her case, but I do from the guys that I know, and I know the type of men that they are, they're coming back with pretty much the same story as I have had, is they're getting a lot of mixed messages from women because a lot of times women will say that they want something, but then not necessarily want it once they get it. So, in other words, you can say, I want a man that knows how to lead. But then if his leadership is always met with nitpicking, then do you really want a man that knows how to lead? So one of the things that she stated was men don't even know how to plan dates anymore, communicate inconsistent. Okay, let's do this. And y'all have seen this on social media. Let's say in the dating process, and y'all are talking, and he knows that he wants to take you out for dinner, take you out somewhere nice. And he says, is there any, y'all just talking? So you talking, what do you like to eat on, you know how women, y'all do. Oh, it don't matter. You're allergic to anything. No, I'm not allergic to nothing. Just whatever you do. I just want to be around you. It don't matter where we go. It don't matter what we eat. So you okay with this? Yeah, I ain't had that in a while. Let's go here. So you okay with that? Yeah, it's been years since y'all know how y'all do. Y'all ladies, y'all go to cackling and talking, and you already got your outfit in your mind, and you ain't really paying attention. The dude, he's setting something up here. So imagine a man that comes to a woman and says, I made us a reservation at the new spot, Italian spot in town. I made us a reservation. He already know your schedule, so he know you ain't working Friday or whatever Saturday night. Let's say Saturday night. I made us a reservation Saturday night, 7 o'clock at the new Italian spot. He know you free all day. You getting your toes done in the morning, but you free. And then the woman says to him, I don't care for Italian, and can we make it 8 instead of 7? See what happened right there? You want a man to take the initiative, to lead, to plan, to listen. Somewhere, and I'm telling y'all, I don't care what y'all women say, men, we know not to make the mistake to take y'all where y'all really don't want to go. So before we spend our hard-earned money, we're gonna make sure to find out, is there anything you don't eat? It may be even an indirect question like, what is your favorite restaurant? Right? You may not name that restaurant, but you may say, I like pasta. Okay, well then he know I can definitely take her to an Italian spot, right? He should be somewhere. If you go to an Italian spot, somewhere on the menu there's gonna be pasta. So he's now acting in his leadership. Saturday night, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna pick you up. Be ready. We going to the new Italian spot that just opened up 2 weeks ago. And then she could come back and say, I don't really care for Italian, and can we make it 8? Because probably in her mind, she really already got a place in mind that she want to go. But instead of just saying that up front, now his leadership gets questioned. Now, instead of being honest about the situation, he has to get second guessed when he has tried to be a leader and take control and plan a date. And from what I have seen in my personal life, and from talking to other men, this has happened more times than not. In situations where they try to execute their leadership skills, they got hit from the other side by the woman. Number 2, our efforts or the efforts of men, if you want a man to continue to do well, then you must meet our efforts with encouragement. We will keep putting in the work where we feel we are appreciated. See, again, you can have a situation where a guy takes a woman out on 3 or 4 dates. Ladies, I'm teaching y'all something here. Giving y'all some free game. A guy take y'all out on 3 or 4 dates, treat you nice, treat you well, the whole 9 yards. Maybe everything was not perfect, but we'll say it was 85, 90%. He was hitting, he was doing good. He was doing all the things he's supposed to do. He wasn't on his phone. He was giving you eye contact. He held the door open for you. He made sure you sat down first. He made sure your food was good. He asked you, a couple of times, is your food good? When he seen your glass was low, he made a motion to the waiter without even telling you, can you fill my lady glass back up? She a little thirsty, blah, blah, blah. He took care of everything 3 or 4 times in a row. And instead of you showing appreciation by simply just saying thank you for the fabulous time that we have had over the last month and a half, 2 months. Thank you for planning the dates and taking me out and just showing me a great time. Thank you for all that you have done. She possibly could be bringing up all the stuff that he did wrong in her opinion. All the places that he took her that she didn't really want to go. All the times that he chose that was really bad times for her. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Our efforts must be met with appreciation if you want men to continue to succeed and go up in terms of how our treatment is towards you. It must be met with appreciation. It cannot be met with judgment all the time. It cannot be met with second guessing all the time. It must be met with appreciation. Don't focus on what the man can do better. Focus on what he has done well. Because when a man realizes that you're only going to focus on the negative part, no matter what he does, it's going to cause most men to back up, to retract, to slow down in their efforts, slow down on what they were doing, no longer want to be so involved. Then the woman can pick up on that energy change and say all of a sudden, now he started this way, but now he lazy. Y'all know how y'all are. Y'all know how y'all are. Now, last but not least, she said, where are the high quality men? Let me address that. And I'm not saying this is for her, but let me just address this as I close this out. A high quality man is a man with vision, is a man with insight, is a man with initiative. He is a problem solver. He's about his business. He's on his game. That's a high quality man. Be careful that you don't confuse a high quality man with a man that you can control. That ain't the same. That's two different type men. Are you sure you don't want a high controllable man instead of a high quality man? A high quality man, and I don't mean no harm to you ladies, but a real high quality man with focus and vision and initiative, and he's a problem solver for real in that area. He ain't gonna need much support from you unless he asks for it. Now, I don't mean no harm, to tell y'all the way it is. There's a certain lane that he can walk in, that he's able to move in the way that he's able to move. Be sure that's the kind of man you want, though. Be careful, because that man, that man, even though the way he handle you as a woman, it still must be in love and gentleness, and he still needs to, use kitty gloves as he handle you. But this is a solid man right here, and you may not be able to adjust him much in certain areas. He's going to come, as they say, you back in the day, there's certain furniture or things you may buy or toys, and it's ready to go right out the box. And you ain't got to do nothing else to it. A high quality man in our age bracket is going to be ready to go pretty much out the box. It don't make him perfect now, but it means that he's going to come solid. Be careful, because you might not be able to control that kind of man. Be sure what you asking for is what you really want. That's all I'm saying. Where are they at? They all over. Is there a lot of them? Probably not. But they are good men who still want to lead. But be careful when you ask for a leader, because that means you must be willing to follow. You got it? Holler at me in the chat. Bye.